Oh, and welcome to GGobbie, your graphite goblin. I will today be working a little further on those emojis, which now that I think about it, I forgot to email to myself. Let me do that real quick. Reply. Attach. There we go. Done. Send. So I just need to hop into my email on this end. It's just one of the quicker ways that I have an easier time tapping the buttons to just email to myself rather than some of my other options. Download image. Okay, I'm going to switch into this scene. There we go. And I will get open the software. But yes, hello, welcome in. Hope you're all having a good Thursday. So today or rather over the week, I've been drawing emojis. I don't know if I'm going to stick with these three. I probably will, but oh no. Hold on. This got all confused. Damn it. One moment. Maybe it was this one? I'm very confused. This isn't what I wanted. But I will make it work. All right, the struggle is real right now. How about chat? Okay. Remove that one. I could have sworn that I had this program on my computer already. Yeah, here it is. I just don't know why it's wanting to be full screen on my monitor and not on my drawing tablet. There we go. No, don't resize it. This is getting so stupid. There we go. There. Sorry about that. Went a little weird because it wanted to open on the wrong window. But now that we're back to it, open. Nope. Users, downloads. Another moment. There it is. Okay. These are the drawings that I am working with for my upcoming emojis. Let me copy. Okay. Paste. To new layer. Delete that layer. There's a channel layer. Nice. Actually, yeah, sure, whatever. Crop to. That. To the anchor layer. Cancel. There's my cursor. I'll do a quick Google on something. (128 by 128). Okay. canvas size. 128 by 128. Scale. Damn it. The struggle is real, folks. I'm not accustomed to doing this, so no. Struggle is real. Sure, we'll do a backlight layer. Transparency. All right. Oh, there we go. $128. I'm not sure what that yellow dashed line means. It's been a while since I've needed to do anything too intense with this, so bear with me. What? Let's see. No, not what I wanted. You know what? Let's just start this over. Discard. New. Okay. There we go. I found the button. Rescale. There we go. Now I can zoom all the way in. And let's make some adjustments. Not what I wanted. Nope. Unified transform. Yeah, that's fine. Now we're just gonna try maxing out the hardness and force. Radically reduce the size. Deselect. Nope. Maybe I'll leave some of the white. Yeah. Actually, I want to do this a little better. I might have screwed myself a little bit. But there are ways to fix it. So let's... Okay. Do that to the anchor layer. How does this work? Healing? Select the source image first. I don't get it. Maybe try that. Yeah, it's not working. I don't know if that's working. Well, country girls make do, apparently. Wait. There we go. I know it looks like I'm doing basically the same thing over again, but there's a stylistic reason for it. That's about there. make the eraser a little bit smaller. Backlight. Nope. Backlight. There we go. Wrong. There we go. Okay.
Raid?
Hey!
Raid!
Welcome in, guys. I didn't hear my alert because my I need to get music going or something because without any sound coming into my headset, they'd like turn off. So I didn't hear my own alert. Thankfully, I looked up at right at the right time. Welcome in. I am GGobbie, your graphite goblin, fellow gay leftist. I am currently working on my first emoji. But after another half hour, I'm going to jump into Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster Steam Edition. I am currently in Chapter 5. If you've played the game, you know what that entails.
We being followed?
Hey, thank you for the follow, Radiant CZ. Yeah, thanks again for the raid, LGM. I am in your Discord on another Discord account, not on my GGobbie account that I made for the channel. So I'll have to poke you for that again somehow. Because I'm not able to invite from account to account for, valid reasons. But yeah, I'll have to bug you for another link. Yeah. How yeah, private Discords. How is everyone doing? How was Crimson Desert? Did you adopt all of the cats? He, he might have run off. Yeah, it's fine. Well, there's certainly an endless supply of them, if more are required. Only one cat so far? Yeah, you too. Have a good one. Thanks again. What does it say about me that like this is the first thing I came up with when I was like brainstorming emoji ideas? I just started scribbling on the page, and it looks really low res because I had to scale it. I had to scale it down for emoji size, but actually I have all of the native drawings. Yours was Demon Core. Nice. Core goes burr. You know, it's funny. I'm a carpenter as my day job. My foreman my foreman's supposed to submit safety related stuff to the boss, like daily safety talks and that sort of thing. But we weren't actually sure if they were reading any of those, so he submitted one about the Demon Core a while back. And the boss actually did read them. He's like, what? Demon Core? I probably don't need to manually do all of those pixels. Just gotta make sure I get the border safe and secure before I pull out the lasso. The border of the drawing, not not the border of the country. Man. Wow. Don't clip me. You just got here. Let's see. I'm gonna remember that one. Sorry, I'm wheezing so much. The pollen in so I'm operating out of Minnesota. No specifics there, but the pollen out here be wild. So I actually got diagnosed with bronchitis the other day. Ain't nobody got time for that. And yeah, it's been a lot of coughing up grossness. So for the most part, today hasn't been too gross. Hopefully I can maintain that for the rest of stream, because I keep having to like frantically mute so I'm not like subjecting everyone to the coughing up a lung noise. All right. Yeah, those symptoms exactly, Z-Man. If you know that slime ghost from Ghostbusters, it's like that thing has been respawning in my lungs and trying to escape. And then it does escape, but then it has to respawn in there. Like at least once an hour. Which I pity the poor spirit, but yeah, I can't have that keep happening, especially if I'm trying to stream. But also, you know, as a carpenter and I'm working with like MDF, the dust from that is already terrible for your lungs when it doesn't have anything to stick to. There, don't want the bottom edge to look too clean. Oh, I have 20 minutes left? Yeah. MDF dust, drywall dust, pollen, bronchitis, yeah. All of it at once. And I'm kind of at the point with work where I'm like, man, I I don't want to keel over this company. Oh, what just happened? Delete. Deselect. Give it a good once over. You're in IT, but you have 3 shops full of CNC woodworking. I can use a respirator. I actually can't with the beard. I would have to get rid of the beard, and I've been working months on this. And by working, I mean I literally just kind of stopped shaving and started brushing it. Yeah. I can wear, you know, like a basic dust mask that'll keep out probably the bulk of it, but it's still kind of uncomfortable and fogs up the safety glasses and all that. Me. What's up, Radiant? We're gonna save this as the horror. That's the Hogor. You can't see my files because OBS isn't picking that up, but protect my lungs. Yeah, I mean, so I've been streaming 6 days a week for the past 5-ish. Yeah, 5. Well, no, more like 4 months. And it's been a lot of fun, and I want to keep streaming, but I was on furlough for about 6 weeks in January, February, and that's when I started streaming because I'm like, well, I'm sitting around at home. It's basically because I wasn't out of work during COVID, so I didn't start a Twitch channel then like everybody else. But then they put me on furlough this year, so I started my channel. But also in that, I'm like, I don't want to be, you know, reliant solely on my carpentry credentials for an income. So I would also like to go back to school. So I reapplied for community college, and I start in a couple weeks for a summer course in sort of a partial art degree because it's just community college. It's not like I'm going to a 4-year school. But I think it's intended to yeah. I think it's, intended to get you kind of started on a degree program and get you some credits that will transfer to a 4-year college. So I figured I will go back to school, but that does mean that working full time and doing school, I won't have nearly as much time for streaming. But I hope I can still do it on the weekends and maybe a little bit like after I'm done with my homework or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really excited. I mean, and like the nice thing is the first course is a ceramics course. Um I don't know exactly what that entails at the college level, but I don't think it's going to be especially hard. So that'll give me some time to get in the swing of like how to access the school systems, how to access like the email and get in the groove of like submitting assignments and navigating their website and stuff. Learning to wedge clay, yeah. Let's see. We're going to transform. And by that I mean we're going to move him up a little bit. Zoom out to 200. Yep. Fit canvas to layers. What? That didn't work. There we go. Layer to image size. There we go. Save. Save as. Nope. Exit. Export as. Let me catch up in chat here real quick. Your mom works with ceramics. She started at community college. That's cool. Air bubbles make it explode in the kiln. Yeah, I do remember like back in middle school art maybe. We did a little bit of ceramics and we had to actually like make a vent for it so it wouldn't explode. Finger pots, spiral pots, gonna have fun. Yeah. Throwing is. Wait. Okay. One reason you dropped out was because you did all your fun art classes for your first year and then had to do these less fun things and was burnt out and lost drive. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I went to school originally. And you can maybe take this as a lefty victory. I went to school at the Art Institute of Pittsburgh Online. But do you remember those? If you're in the United States, do you remember those ads for the art institutes? And like they had schools all over the country and all that. And I eventually fell for it. Because I started in community college and then I transferred to the art institutes through online school. Once you write an essay about how you will do better. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I actually just had to write a FAFSA thing to get out of financial aid probation. But I went to the art institutes, eventually dropped out because I could sense that it was basically the McDonald's of art schools. They actually got sued into the ground a few years ago. Check in with those friends because do I have chat on screen? Oh, I have chat in kind of a weird spot. I'll have to fix that later. Check in with those friends because I couple years ago, the Biden administration because the school itself had been sued so badly and is now defunct, the Biden administration looked at that and they were like, we don't want any further part of this. We're going to forgive the federal side of all of your student loans. So like 30 grand in debt for me, just gone. Thankfully it was only 30 grand and I didn't actually like finish school there and have a useless degree from them. And what happened like literally a couple of weeks ago was I got a couple of checks in the mail from the US Treasury, and they were it totaled about like 2,500 because I was making very 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 little money when I was still repaying my loans before COVID kind of screwed it all up and like we didn't have to pay for a while. But I got a couple of checks that up to 2,500 from me, and these were refunds for the amounts that I had paid into those loans. So like I was like kind of content with them having canceled the remainder of it, but then they actually refunded me. So I'm like, oh, these are extra canceled. Let's see. Export. Yeah, I mean they they were, I mean, it like they had all the infrastructure to be a good school. They just weren't a good school. And I could there were red flags all through it, but I was in my 20s and I didn't know, and everyone's saying go to college, go to college, go to college. Like they told everyone, and I thought, well, okay, but this is what I want to do. And yeah, I was looking into it for game design as well. And I recently learned a lot of people fell into that trap because, we were looking into game design because we millennials were raised on video games, and there's a lot of predatory music schools like that too. Yeah, I bet. So this year I actually was a delegate for the local DFL caucus briefly. And I actually got to speak with a few of the candidates that are in the primary, and I told them more or less this story up before getting 2 grand in money back. But I told them like we need more than just loan forgiveness. We need aggressive reform on tuition, because like we cannot be trapping people just out of high school with tens of thousands of dollars of debt over something that might not even help them in the long run. So I actually got to tell that story to a couple people, a couple of the candidates. Unfortunately, they're both running against each other, so only one of them will get in, but hopefully that resonated with them. And yeah, I strongly recommend, like, if you have a local election or some sort of local function, to get out there and like get your stories out there, because for one thing it feels really good to feel like you actually have a voice, but also you can maybe make some positive changes that way. But yeah, let's see, 8 minutes left. I don't think I have time to I can probably prep the remainder of these. Let's see. You copy new paste delete layer. Starting to think my first emoji maybe didn't turn out as well. But these are kind of drafts anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. Copy. New. Paste. To new layer. Delete. Okay. Save. Gobbo7. Enter. Save. Gobriz. Yeah, I made something. Yeah, sometime like a few weeks ago, I thought I want to get accustomed to doing something creative every day. Just partly for the sake of, I'm going to be going to school, and I want to make sure that I have the discipline and the habit in place to do that. But also just for like the mental health and all that, getting the creative juices out. You had a trimester when you did this? Or did creativity every day? Yeah. Wait. Like scholastic trimester or maternal trimester? If you don't mind my asking. I think we're ready to go for discard changes. Okay, put the drawing tablet away. Hop into chatting. Oh. My hair is dry. I actually just showered. It was just sort of looks very shiny right now. Yeah. Hello. I'm GGobbie, your graphite goblin. So again, I will be jumping into Bravely Default, Flying Fairy, HD Remaster, Steam Edition, 358 over 2 days, and Knuckles. You're being lazy, but you're overdue to pick up the guitar. Every teacher you've ever had has said 20 minutes a day of random creative free time. Yeah. And that was one of the things that got me into carpentry, because I'm doing trim carpentry, like Finnish carpentry. Not finished as in from Finland, but finished as in the final stage of carpentry in construction. So I'm doing like the baseboards, the windows, the casing, or the doors, that kind of thing. And that often for a long enough time that was kind of scratching the itch, but now it really does just feel like work. The novelty is worn off. Your brother's door window manager? Yeah. Yeah, so that kind of thing. I'm doing like single family residential homes, the McMansions. But let's jump into video game. I've been at this game pretty long and no one has said anything. If I need to change anything about my audio, let me know. If the music's too loud or whatever. My headset died again. There we go. Yeah, a couple minutes early. But yeah, those of you following along on my YouTube VODs, talk a bit more. Let me turn my headset down. Sensory processing issues and the trumpets are going. The music is a bit hot compared to my voice volume. Okay, I'm gonna lower just the music then. I'm monitoring the levels on OBS, but the music is like persistently just below the yellow. Also, that song in particular is fairly loud. Where's the audio? What do you think? Just down 2 notches or further? Granted, this song is... Well, now we're in gentle clarinets. The woodwinds are chilling out too much. There we go. Yeah, that should be fine, I think. A good balance between BG and voice now? Great. Sweet. Alright, I am about an hour in... Well, let me give it another minute. I normally just, like, download the VODs and then put them onto YouTube myself, because for some reason Twitch to YouTube has been kind of slow for me after the first few times. So the people watching through my YouTube VODs, if they don't want to deal with the sketching hour, they can skip ahead to when the game starts. But yeah, if you are watching my YouTube VOD, welcome in to video game section. We are... I guess I'll do my recap too. As I said last time, we awakened the 4th and final crystal, and a pillar of light emerged. We entered the pillar of light. Aerie did some magical something to spread that light across the world and basically take the awakened light and flood the world with it. Meanwhile, Alternus Dim, the Dark Knight, attacked us, confessed his love to Adia while trying to kill us. But we defeated him and revealed underneath his helmet that he has the same face as Ringabel. And then he promptly fell off the airship. He also left behind a second iteration of Dee's journal, one that is not as worn and torn as the one I'm carrying. But, oh, there's an ad break coming. Let me snooze the ad while I'm recapping here. This might be a grinding session, too, because I'm finding that I'm very underleveled. So it might just be me doing a bunch of random battles and chatting. which is fine. I've got people here to chat with. Yay! But let's see. Hey, thanks for the follow, Z-Man. Alternus fell off the airship. So Eri completed or finished doing the thing. We were engulfed in the Pillar of Light, and then we woke up back in Kaldisla on the day when we met Adia and Ominas Crowe, where Ominas set fire to part of the town of Kaldisla. And this was after meeting the White Mage Holly White and the monk Barris Lur. And we deduced, a few things about this, like why are there 2 iterations of Dee's journal? Why do we still have in our possession things like the Bravo bikini and the Vestal garb that had been repaired? Things that we had gathered, key items that we had acquired throughout our journey that if time had simply been rolled back, we wouldn't have those. Even if we did still have our memories. So it's not just that time has been rolled back, it's that we seem to be in a different iteration of the world, but at an earlier point in time. I did refight Holly White and Barris Lur, and that's where I learned they actually encountered another iteration of us. And when they saw us, they thought, oh, you're back for more, eh? I did that boss fight, and that is where I've determined that I may be radically underleveled. Because that took probably about an hour. So I think this session is just going to be a lot of leveling up. We will see, though. And it's going to be a lot of gobbies. Oh, they're kobolds. But this is the same enemy model as the goblins from earlier in the game. Tiz. Let's give you Drain Blade. Anyas, Utsusemi. Have you guys played this one before? Default. It's on the list. I'm afraid I may have spoiled one of the bigger twists. Granted, I haven't explained what just happened. Or I explained what happened, I haven't explained why it happened. Oh, you do know the twists? Okay, that's okay. Yeah. You got 4 FF14 expansions to play. I love FF14. Idea, what do I want you to do? Just first aid, I guess. I've been playing FF14 since 1.0, and I was in the ARR alpha and beta. So it's kind of one of my home games, but I do take long stretches away from it, and I don't know that I want to stream it either, because apparently, like, the audience for FF14 streaming is... Yeah! The audience for FF14 can be kind of backseaty, at least. I don't know that I want that for this channel. Eroga. First aid, go. Your vibes repelled that? That's good. I guess I don't need him to defend as hard. Let's go after that archer. Utsusemi. Eroga. First aid. Ow. Got him. That's like nothing for XP though. Well, maybe I will start my boss blitz here. It auto-saved.
Yikes! It cannot be! Idea! With the Wind Vestal and her followers? No, that can't be right. Impossible!
What are you talking about?
First, I'd like you to answer a question, Ominas. When did I leave the Knights of the Eternian Sky?
Ah! She speaks! I must be hearing things! That's it!
Adia
Black
mentioned.
Mage, Ominas Crowe, get a grip!
Be quiet! Don't talk to me! You can't be real, so leave me alone! I know what to do. I'll just incinerate your soul till nothing is left!
Interesting.
What is with you people? Stay away from me! It's just not right! The cheek of it! Do you despise me that much? It was all your fault anyway! Yeah, that's it! You're the ones to blame!
Okay. Black Mage Ominas Crowe, version 2, attempt 1. Bushido. Before Swine. No. Drain Blade. Oh man, I'm not sure what to do with her. So, it didn't occur to me that all of these bosses that I'd been killing and getting their jobs from, they get the ones dropping the asterisks for the jobs. I thought I'd been actually killing them. Apparently, I left this one alive, and maybe I'd left all the other ones alive too. So I'm a little confused on that, but key to your heart. Ring a bell. This is the perfect time to use adaptation. First aid. And yeah, in a couple minutes there will be a 3-minute ad. Holy crap, that did a lot of damage. Nice. Before Swine. Key to your heart again. Adaptation Adia. Default. This guy should be fairly easy because there's just one of them. Ow. Know thine enemy. Love power. Adaptation Anias. Inoculate Antidote. No, hold on. Brave. Inoculate to poison Adia. And also antidote yourself. Anias has been put to sleep. Know thine enemy. Adaptation Tiz. Default. Oh no! Well, he got BP out of that, so that's good. Know thine enemy. Kyrai Tiz. Full Brave. Echo Herbs, Ring a Bell. Adaptation Ring a Bell. Curata All. And Iroga. Inoculate. Ring a bell to silence. And first aid. Here we go. Ow! Hell yeah! I'll wait until the ad's over before I go over strategies. Oh, he does not take much damage from... He doesn't take any damage from magic, so... Know thine enemy. Key to your heart. Adaptation, Adia. First aid. Ow. I was right, though. He is a lot easier than I thought he was going to be. Before Swine. Key to your heart. Adaptation, Tis. First aid. Hell yeah. Before Swine. Kairai Tis. Reflect. Adia. First aid. Oh no! Tiz has been put to sleep. Kairai Tiz. Reflect. Anyas. Nope. Inoculate Tiz to sleeping. And use a wake-up bell. Okay. Haha! He can hit himself with magic. Kairai Tiz. Adaptation. Ring a bell. Nice. Nice. Not even sure I have to do anything. Drain Blade. Shiba Jinrai. No. Default. Adaptation Tiz. Welcome back from the ad. Let's see. First aid. Rude. Before Swine. Kairai Tiz. Echo Herb yourself, ring a bell. Let's see. Adaptation Adia. And Tiz. That should be fine. Default. Hell yeah. He does have a lot of health, though. I'm still not entirely sure why I'm able to see his health. Maybe because I've killed him before? Or defeated him before? Let's see, Kairai Tiz. Reflect. Idea. First aid. What was I gonna say? Guarded. Before Swine. Kairai Tiz. Reflect, ring a bell. First aid. Oh yeah, strategy. Now that the ad is over, I can kind of go over, for those of you that are kind of just joining in, what my characters do. Tiz is on Swordmaster, which gives him a whole lot of like counterattack abilities. Before Swine in particular is for when he's hit with magic damage. Kairai Tiz. Anyes is a ninja, which gives her some misdirection related abilities, so she can automatically dodge and then counterattack if she has Utsusemi up, but that's only if it's a physical attack. She also has Kairai, which forces the enemy to go after whichever of my party members I choose. So I've been directing that at Tiz, who will then counterattack, and he has the Spellblade ability, Spell Fencer ability, that to add a spell to his melee attacks. So I've given him the Drain spell, so he gets health back whenever you hit something. And usually, if he survives a hit, he hits hard enough to get all of the health back. So it's a bit of setup, and it gets kind of like drawn out and tedious, but it's been reliable so far. First aid. Damn it. Kairai Tiz. Default. Default. He's been poisoned. Keep doing that. We got Poisona in here. Yeah. Wait, no. Give him the Suna. And then Idea is my item master, but she also has black magic. But apparently black magic doesn't do much to this guy, so. Inoculate Tiz. Only one of those spells hit him? Weird. Key to your heart. That's a performer ability that boosts magic defense. Let's see. Defaults. Widen area. Turbo Ether. No. Nope. 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 There. Defaults. Just use the Turbo Ether, I think. On Ring a Bell. Ow. Before Swine. Kairai Tiz. Let's throw Reflect on Ring a Bell and Adia. First aid. Guarded. Before swine. Kyrai tis. Reflect on yes. Try a Firaga. Why not? Damn it. Well, that got MP back anyway. Wasn't expecting that to kill him. Auto Phoenix. Bro was all like, fuck you in particular with that Thundaga. Thundaga. Was it Thundaga? It looked like a thunder spell. Just regular. Maybe he'll bust out the bigger spells later on. Drain Blade. Kyrai. Kurata Tiz. Thundaga. I didn't get to see how much damage that did. Rude. Oh, not enough. Yeah, we're not doing that. Before swine, Kyrai. Adaptation Tiz. First aid. Nice. Reflected and countered. Before swine, Kyrai. Adaptation, no. Reflect, ring a bell. First aid. Oh, he didn't counterattack it because it's not damaging him anymore. Before swine. Key to your heart. Reflect a dia. First aid. Oh. That's fine, I guess. Doesn't wear off, though. Before swine. Key to your heart again. I can't Asuna her. Default. Echo Herbs, Adia. Attack. Love power. Adaptation, Anyas. First aid. Well, he can't be put to sleep, so that didn't do anything. Maybe we'll just attack him. Shiba Jinrai. Adaptation, ring a bell. First aid. Rude. Attack. Estunaga. First aid. Nice crit. Yeah, I'll just keep attacking him. Key to your heart. Adaptation, Adia. Inoculate, Echo Herbs, Ring a Bell. Nice. Defaults. Defaults. Adaptation Anyas and Tiz. Reflect, Ring a Bell, and Adia. Yeah. Default. Go. Rude. Couple of bubbles. All right. No. Default. Key to your heart. Default. Go. He is immune to silence, including his own. Default. Love power. Ho hum. Default. Let's see. Default. Sometimes it says they guard against it, and sometimes it says it only misses them. So I don't know. Try Firaga. Attack, attack, attack. Love power again. Reflect Anyas. Gundaga. Yeah. So that he guarded against that, meaning he's fully immune to it. Nice. It's getting close to half. Shiba Jinrai. Reflect Adia. First aid. Nice Shiba Jinrai. Default. Key to your heart. Reflect, ring a bell. First aid. Damn it. One more for you, Tiz. Asuna, Tiz. Inoculate, Wake Up Bell, Tiz. Ha! I love Reflect. It's literally just no you for spells. Before Swine. Kairai Tiz. Adaptation. No. Asuna Adia. Oh, she has Reflect. Hold on. Adaptation Anias. Inoculate, Echo Herbs, Adia. Nice. He's halfway down. Default. Shipa Jinrai. Adapt Adia. Inoculate. No. First aid. That's fine. Nice. Rude. Oh, it didn't work. Default. Shipa Jinrai. Default. We can try this. Piercing Bolt. Oh, crap. Echo Herbs Adia. Thundaga. Blizzaga. Rude.
This decides it.
Hell yeah, that did a fair amount. It's a Thundaga and a Blizzaga. Still not doing all that much, even with the boost. Moonshadow. Know thine enemy. Attack, attack. Kairai Tiz. Key to your heart. Kurata Tiz. Reflect. Ring a bell. Adaptation. No. Let's do adaptation first. Adaptation, ring a bell. Reflect. Tiz. Or ring a bell. And let's call it there. Okay. First aid. Oh no! Tiz went down, but I got some MP back for it. Now for Adia to really shine. Oh, Auto Phoenix is fine. That works too. Drain Blade. Before Swine. Attack, attack. Wait, hold on. He's not going to attack this round, so I can just triple attack him. Key to your heart. Kurata Tiz. First aid. No. Default. Why is that not doing as much? He's below half. Moon Shadow. Triple attack. One more for you, Tiz. Wait, hold on. Know thine enemy. Now attack. One more for you, Tiz. There we go. Reflect. On yes. First aid. Ow. Haha. He's doing more damage to himself than I am to him.
Time to settle this.
Hell yeah. One more for you, Tiz. Adaptation. Tiz. Inoculate, wake up bell, Tiz. Before swine. One more for Tiz. No. Key to your heart, yeah. Adaptation, Adia. Maybe not that. Reflect Adia. There we go. First aid. Nice. One of those got reflected. Ow. Default. Love power. Reflect. Ring a bell. First aid. Before swine. One more for you, Tiz. Reflect on yes. First aid. Nice. Default. Love power. Default. First aid. Okay. Quadruple attack. Another love power. Reflect on Adia. Widen area. Turbo ether. Yeah. Nice. Oh, Tiz, no. There we go. Tiz is back. Drain Blade, triple attack. One more for you, Tiz. Reflect. Ring a bell. First aid. I better check his health before I take the next turn. Down to a quarter. Nice. Default. Key to your heart. Reflect on yes. First aid. Nice. Nice. Like, genuinely, he was doing so much more damage to himself than I am to him. Defaults. Love power. Defaults. First aid. One more defaults. Key to your heart. Adaptation Adia. First aid. Ouch. Ow. Well, can't do that to her again. Moon Shadow. Know that enemy. Yeah, that'll work. Love power. Adaptation, ring a bell. First aid.
It's over.
Hell yeah. Gotcha. Know thine enemy. Key to your heart. Adaptation. On yes. No. We gotta get a reflect on here somewhere. Idea. There we go. First aid. Ow. Well, Tiz went down again. Auto Phoenix. He's getting so close. Drain Blade, attack, attack, attack. Key to your heart. No. Love power. Reflect, Tiz. First aid. Nice crit. We have 2 reflects up. One more for you, Tiz. Reflect, ring a bell. Default. He started playing Final Fantasy 3DS and Ark is just dead. Like, right now, he's just dead? Or has he been dead the whole game? God, it's been forever since I played FF3DS. There's that bronchitis. Yeah, I remember about those old games. Sorry, been a while since that happened. Today, anyway. Reflect on yes. Default. Yeah, I remember that about those old games. Like, I remember there being a strategy in the original FF1 where apparently Red Mage's stat growth was such that it would reach an overflow where you could get it like if you start the game, you have a Red Mage in the party, you let the Red Mage die, you leave them dead up until you get your job upgrade to Red Wizard, and all the other jobs get their upgrade too. And then you start letting the Red Mage gain levels because their stat growth was so high that it would reach an overflow point and they would start doing low numbers of damage again. There was something screwy with the math there. I don't remember exactly how it worked. But, those older games can be silly that way. Yeah, the code on that game. Key to your heart. I think between that and FF2, I just kind of learned to not try and break games. I mean, yeah, you want to like optimize a bit, but like, unless you're doing it on purpose for fun, I'm of the mind that I would rather like play something as it's intended, like to kind of get the experience that that the developer was planning on.
I did nothing wrong.
Ominas did nothing wrong, guys. He just burned down a building. That's all. Ise no Kami. Nice.
There should be no more fires in town now.
I was serving under the Black Mage Ominas Crowe when you first met me, right? It occurred to me when we came to this world that perhaps there's another version of me here. But she's nowhere to be found. I wonder why.
I'm sure there will be other discrepancies between this world and the last.
For instance, why did Ominas look so afraid of me back there?
He did seem strangely fearful.
I think I have an idea.
Huh? What's that, ring a bell?
This is just a guess, but perhaps in this world, Idea's anger at the heresy of the Black Mage came to a head. She may have given him a sound beating, then left this place.
That sounds like something Idea would do. It would also explain how scared he looked.
I'll admit, even if you had not shown up in the previous world, I would probably still have left the Eternian Sky Knights. But you make me sound like a hothead who lashes out without warning.
Do not worry, Idea. You may be quick to anger, but your other charms make up for it.
Some compliment that is.
Okay. Well, I did beat that on my first try. And I probably was overthinking it quite a bit, so that might have gone a bit faster. It also did not technically take me a full hour, given that I started this game session 53 minutes ago. Ring-a-Bell's voice? Yes. We love Ring-a-Bell. Ring-a-Bell walked so Astarion could run. I don't think I need to do the puzzles or anything here. Ring-a-Bell is the token perv. Or Fletcher, I guess would be more specific. Basically, at every opportunity, he brings up that he loves women. But not in like... Not necessarily in like a yeah. Not in like a performative way. But in like a one-track mind kind of way. Like he thinks with his... Well, with his D. Which is funny because he's the one carrying D's journal. Let's see. Maybe I'll get some good random battles out of this. Oh. The treasures have already been opened. More kobolds. Drain Blade. Got your back. Eroga. First aid. Damn. Actually hit really hard. Wait, he has epic widecast, so I think he can do AoE spells without any penalty. Like attack spells too, not just healing. Nothing ventured. Kairai Tiz. Eroga. And first aid. That's a tanky goblin. Oh, he's dead. Poor little kobold thinks he's a paladin. That's a lot of them. That is 6 kobolds. Drain Blade. Nothing ventured. Kairai Tiz. Greater Spirit Ward. Reduce elemental damage to all allies for 4 turns. Interesting. I'll remember that. Eroga. First aid. Go. Yeah, okay. I almost want to switch Ring-a-Bell to a caster. Let's see. Utsusemi. Eroga all. Vairaga all. Oh, most of them died. Anyas has gained level 56. Okay. This way. Drain Blade. Utsusemi. Default. Nice. Nice. Nothing ventured. Kairai Tiz. Kurata all. Vairaga, that one. Okay. Oh, silly kobold. Ow. Huh. Oh, right, because the blade. Know that enemy. Kairai Tiz. Eroga. Default. Ow. Hell yeah. Oh, that didn't do as much. So I gave Tiz a passive ability that we've seen go off during that boss fight. Anytime he dies, everyone else gets half of their MP back. So there have been times where I've like intentionally caused him to die because I was running low on MP in like the middle of a dungeon. But because of that, he's like a little bit behind on XP because sometimes I would finish the fight without him back up. And it's been like that the whole game. He's been just slightly behind on it. XP. Nothing ventured. Kairai Tiz. Eroga. First aid. Nice. Ow. 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 5 hits in a row. Alright, attack. Shippujin Rai. Eroga. First aid. Oh, she's instead. It's fine. Whatever. The blue chest is still locked. I can save. Oh, it's only 750p to rest here? That's not bad. I want to check on my item options. That's a boost. Yeah, I'll buy it. And it raises evasion, so there's a chance he'll dodge. Oh, interesting. Tiz is like you can get a cosmetic outfit to put on your characters. The one for Tiz is called Onion Knight Garb. Yeah! What a coincidence. You're playing FF3. You know what game deserves a port to Steam the way that FF3 DS got a port to Steam? Final Fantasy: The Four Heroes of Light, which was the precursor to this game. They were actually working on a sequel to this game, but it was like repurposed into its own IP. Yeah, I love that game. I'm a big fan of the composer Naoshi Mizuta, who went on to do... he was the main composer for FF11, which I played for many years. But also did FF13 too, and I think a few other games. But I loved his work on Four Heroes of Light. I was just like listening to that soundtrack a little while ago. Yeah, I'm old. I'm 38. Nothing ventured. Kairai Tiz. Eroga all. First aid. Nice. You didn't have internet abilities for FF11, but you probably would have played if you could. Yeah. My high school experience may have been sacrificed for FF11. I think it is much more accessible now, but I'd be lying if I said that I didn't. You spent years on other FF games? Yeah, to be fair, so did I. Like, I wasn't just playing FF11. I was playing basically everything Final Fantasy over and over again for most of my high school experience. It was kind of where I learned to draw, too, because, like, that was, like, my core inspiration was the artwork and the ideas, the stories. Yeah.
And so the traitor crawls out of the woodwork. I know not who your companions are, Adia, but you had better change your tune or else. For better or worse, you are the Grand Marshal's daughter, and still hold at least some sway in the duchy. Your fickle whims could lead to the destruction of our realm. You must understand the position in which you are placed.
He doesn't seem to realize I am the Wind Vestal.
The king has not been captured either. Why?
Why did that
Adia, you
hit
know
me?
full well what will happen if you revolt against the duchy. Consider this carefully. Do you really intend to take up with these ruffians who accompany you?
They're no ruffians. They are my friends. I could not follow the path the Knights of the Eternian Sky had taken. So I set out to see the world with my own eyes. And now I have settled things with my father. But perhaps that was all a dream?
Your words make no sense. It disturbs me that you think there can be any excuse for your actions. You shall have to learn the resolve of a knight, the hard way.
All right.
Your father judged you to have come of age. That is why he assigned you to the Eternian Sky Knight. But you throw it back in his face. For shame.
Heinkel, version 2, attempt 1. So far I've been, I think, 1 for 1 on all of the new versions of the boss. I say new as in, like, the Chapter 5 iterations of all these bosses. We'll see how this one goes. Tiz is silenced, my dumbass. Forgot to remove that. Nothing ventured. Utsusemi. Asuna Tiz. First aid. Oh no. Oh, I used first aid. It should be fine. Drain Blade. Shunshin. Reduce elemental damage to all allies. Okay, that doesn't help me right now. Fairy's Aid. No. Default. And also default. Ow! Jeez, okay. Nothing ventured. Kairai Tiz. Kurata all. First aid. Ow. Okay. Nice crit. Nice crit, or hit. We're fine. Nothing ventured. Kairai Tiz. Asunaga. First aid. Ow. Ow. Nice. Nothing ventured. Kairai Tiz again. They don't seem to have a, like, party-wide attack, so I can probably just keep doing what I'm doing. Default. I should inoculate him. There, one archer down. Nothing ventured. Got your back. Poisona Tiz. Inoculate. Antidote Tiz. Oh! Auto Phoenix, nice. And he got BP because it silenced him in the moment of killing him. Or no, it poisoned him in the moment of killing him. So he has a passive that gives him +2 BP every time he gets a status effect applied to him. So that was handy, is basically what I'm saying. Kairai Tiz. Let's Kurata all. Default. Yeah. Ow. That one's got to be dead soon. Nothing ventured. Kairai Anyas. Asuna Tiz. First aid. Nice. Oh! Anyas down. Phoenix down? Why did I say that so weird? Phoenix down? I meant Phoenix down? Let's see. Nothing ventured. Kairai Tiz. Hirata all. Getting some weird spam call lately. Alright. Vairaga, Lizaga, Thundaga. First aid. Ow. Nice. That guy's down. Ow. Nice. Not weak to fire. Not weak to ice. He is weak to thunder. Hell yeah. But do I want to switch to a Thundaga Blade or just cast thunder spells with... Know thine enemy. Kairai Tiz. Got your back. Fairy's Aid, Adia. Default. Ow. Know thine enemy. Oh, I could have done better. Nothing ventured. Hirata all. Default. Ooh. We're okay. Nothing ventured. Oh, your Drain Blade. Tiz. Keep that going. Got your back. No, hold on. One more for you, Adia. Hirata all. Why not? Piercing bolts. Triple Thundaga. Ow! Good thing I was already casting heal.
Ready to fly?
Nice! I forgot she had lightning attached to her limit break thing. Nothing ventured. One more for you, Adia. Default. Quadruple Thundaga. Ow. That angelic ward. This seems like a very conventional fight this time around. Oh, you're out of MP? Damn it. Oh well. Nothing ventured. Kairai Tiz. Wait, hold on. Rejuvenate. Okay.
Need a bit of love?
There we go. Hell yeah. Get that MP back.
So long!
Man, I'm just unleashing on him. It's already down to half. Thundaga Blade. Attack, attack, attack. Utsusemi. Quad Eroga. Wait, hold on. One more for you, Adia. There's the Quad Eroga. There we go. Ow! Counterattack. Got your back. Kurata all. First aid. Oh, he's braving. Oh shit. Physical defense up. Ow! Well, we got MP back. Oh jeez. Auto Phoenix, thank you. Okay, so he braved just now. His magic defense is down. Drain Blade. Little Devil. Kurata all. Quad Thundaga. Nice. But yeah, this feels like a very conventional fight. Like, I'm just able to defend and attack and defend and attack, and it's like, I don't have to overthink this as much. I don't have to rotate elemental immunities or reflect spells or anything. Nothing ventured. Got your back. No, hold on. One more for you, Adia. Kurata all. Go. Ow! Nothing ventured. Utsusemi. That's not correct. Phoenix down, resurrect. Ring a bell. Shit! Oh, we're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Nothing. Nope. Hold on. Attack. Kairai on, yes. Kurata all. First aid. Haha. Nice. Recovering. Nothing ventured. Kairai Tiz. No, hold on. First of all, Utsusemi. Got your back. Twice. Eroga. Widen area, turbo ether, all. Yeah. We're gonna fully boost our physical defense. Oh! Oh no! Okay, well he can't do that again. Attack. One more for you, ring a bell. Yeah. Now raise Adia. Kurata, everybody. And just like that, we're back. He's down to about a third. Maybe a quarter. Nothing ventured. Kairai Tiz. Kuraga all. Or Kurada all. Wide area, turbo ether, go. Kindly do not kill Adia this time. Ow! There we go. Nothing ventured. Kairai on yes. Default. Oh. I forgot who was in the deficit. Nice. Nothing ventured. Got your back. Fairy's Aid, Adia. Default. Ow. Ow. Good thing she was defaulting. Nothing ventured. One more for you, Adia. Kurata, everybody. Piercing Bolt. Triple Thundaga. We're off to an excellent start to Chapter 5, honestly. As long as these boss fights are taking me, because I am playing on hard mode. I forgot to change my category. Category Bravely Default. I should change my title and my tags and everything. My bad. Nothing ventured. Got your back. Default. Go. Ow! Drain Blade. One more for you, Adia. Kurata all. Eroga. Unload the Thundagas. That should finish him. I think. I hope. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh, Anyas. Well. So much for Anyas getting the job points out of this.
My sword was not up to the task.
She was the one that was closest to gaining a job level too. Annoying. Oh well.
I am sorry, Lord Marshal. I could not stop your daughter.
I think this might be the first party chat of the session. Reminds me of someone. Heinkel didn't seem anything like he was before, did he? If only we could have spent more time talking and hearing each other out. He reminds me of someone. Who? Someone with a strong sense of justice and quick to anger. Ah. And who won't budge once a decision has been made. Oh. So, who is it? Someone with whom you can't have a calm discussion about anything. Are you going to tell us who it is or not? Oh, Adia. Wait, hold on. Go back in. Map. Thank you. Can't save the game here. I think it auto-saved after the fight, though. Oh. There's nothing to do with the airship. I mean, I already have an airship. In fact, I already have that airship. But, yeah, I was kind of expecting something to happen there. I'm going to fight my way out for XP's sake, though. Enemy gets first strike. Ow. 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 Drain Blade. Utsusemi. Eroga. First aid. Ow. Grave Robber. Oh, wow. They can do that? Nothing ventured. Kairai Tiz. Hirata all. Ow. Very nice. Now, as always, if you're enjoying my content, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow. If you're following my VODs over on YouTube, come join me over on Twitch, where I play live. For the next couple weeks, I will still be playing on the weekdays, 5 p.m. Central Daylight Time, although I do start with an hour of sketching or whatever art project. see. Drain Blade. Utsusemi. Iroga. First aid. But yeah, smash that like button. So tomorrow I'm off. I don't stream. The following day, or rather over the weekend, I will be playing No Man's Sky starting at noon. I will not be doing my usual sketching hour. I'll just go right into video game to give myself a break. But nothing ventured. Kairai Tiz. Iroga All. Default. And then on Monday, Tuesday, I played Divinity Original Sin 2. Currently in Act 2 in that game. I can't remember... Oh yeah, I need to follow up on a Lich that I accidentally freed. Accidentally. I knew exactly what I was doing. I played the game before. So 07 to anyone that guy kills. Yeah. Allies get +1 BP. Let's see. Nothing ventured. Kairai Tiz. Iroga. Default. Ow. Oh, that did trigger the nothing ventured counterattack. He didn't take physical damage, so I'm like, what's gonna happen? Nothing ventured. Kairai Tiz. Iroga All. First aid. If somehow they survive everything I'm about to throw at them. Probably not. Attack. Shibujin Rai. Kurata All. Nah, it's fine. There we go. And out. So I guess in the interest of retracing my steps, I'm gonna go to On Time next. Oh, the main quest wants me to go to Florum? Or On Time, okay. Oh, right, the crystals. Right, the crystals. Auto-saved. Lux Lantern. Before Swine. Utsusemi. Greater Spirit Ward. First aid. It's my first time using this. Cool. Quite the resistance on the magic damage. Before Swine. Little Devil. What else did I want? Oh, yeah. Echo Herbs on Tiz. Ow. Nice counter. Nice! That one's dead already. Maybe I'm not under-leveled. I'm actually not doing too bad against a lot of this stuff. I think it might have just been the one fight. Nothing ventured. Kairai Tiz. First aid. Hell yeah. That one's dead. Know thine enemy. Kairai Tiz. Kurata all. Default. Do it. Make my day. Yeah. This is a fair amount more JP than the goblins were giving me. So when I first fought the upcoming boss, Blizzaga, Utsusemi, Greater Spirit Ward, I think that was the first boss where I really struggled. First aid. Sorry. Know thine enemy. Kairai Tiz. First aid. Oh! They can just death spell him? What? Auto Phoenix. Know thine enemy. Kairai Tiz. First aid. Please stop that. Okay, let's try this a different way. Blizzaga Blade. Attack, attack, attack. One more for you, Ring a Bell. Kurata all. Blizzaga all. Nice, they are still weak to Blizzard. Hell yeah. Nice. Got it. This way should be fine. Oop. This matchup again. Blizzaga Blade, triple attack. Little Devil. Eroga. Quad Blizzaga. Nice. First turn victory. Uh-oh. Allies get +1 BP. What is that? Spectre. Okay. But I hardly know her. Vairaga Blade. Attack. Utsusemi. Shippujinrai. Eroga. No. Kurata. All foes. First aid. Ow! Jesus. They are weak to fire. Up, down goes Ring a Bell. Auto Phoenix. Go nuts on the attacks. Love power twice. Kurata all allies. And all foes. First aid. Nice dodge. That one's dead. Oh! This could be bad. That's dead. Oh, okay, that was close. It gives Tiz a chance to catch up in XP. Yeah. This matchup again. Orc Zombie. Vairaga Blade. Got your back. Fairy's Aid, Tiz. First aid. Ow. Ow! Hell yeah! Phoenix down. Nothing ventured. It's Kairai Tiz. First aid. Death Clutch. Oh, he has 5 turns to not die. Go for it, Tiz. Kairai, no. Kairai on yes, who will also Utsusemi. Kurata all. Vairaga. Got it. Ah, crap. There's the save point. Whew.
Hello, hello. Look what the cat dragged in. Just how did you vermin get in here? My throat is parched beyond belief, and it's all because of you! Don't think you're getting out of this one alive. That's what a rat gets for stumbling into a trap uninvited.
I know the pain that you feel, but I must ask you to stop this nonsense now!
You what? Dozy old shrew! How dare you pretend to know me?
You are accosting the townspeople who come to draw water at the oasis at the merchantry's bidding.
Yeah.
Also, the Camera and Profiter merchantry can make money. This is pure selfishness.
Huh? What's with you people? Ugh, my head's about to split open. What about proof? Can you prove I'm behind this?
There's your evidence.
What? What? How did you get a hold of this? Criminy! Everything's going down the drain! I can't handle this thirst!
The thirst!
You lot have come here to take everything from me, eh? Ugh. Hypocrites like you always rush about, sword in hand, ready to fleece the last penny from the likes of me without a second thought. My worthless parents were born victims who lost everything they had. In the end, they cast me aside and left me to die. So there's me, still a kid, all by my lonesome in the desert. I was taken in by what I thought were good people. But they turned out to be scum, just like my parents. They just wanted to make a quick buck off me. Once I was worthless to them, I was out on my backside.
About that backside.
Do you know who saved me in the end? A band of thieves. Now isn't that something? They took from others, but gave me a reason to live. It was them who taught me that to make it, you have to be the exploiter, not the exploited. So that's what I do. I won't give that up for a bunch of pretenders like you!
Need a hand, Jackal?
Ah, Chief! Perfect timing!
The usual fee, then?
No problem.
It is both of them. Okay. The Jackal and Sigma Kint, version 2, attempt 1. Oh. Do you want to fix both of them or just the Jackal? It's funny because this was the first side quest to get one of these asterisks for the jobs, to unlock jobs. But they call them sub quests, and immediately when we saw him, we're like, is he the sub? All right, Drain Blade. Utsusemi? Let's see. No, wait, not Utsusemi. Let's do one more for you, Ring a Bell. You can default. First aid, go. Ow. That's not great. Sword magic silence. That's not great either. I can maybe make that work though. Nothing ventured. Kairai Tiz. Spiritism. I'm not sure. Default. Inoculate, Echo Herbs, Ring a Bell. Nice. Hell yeah. Rude, but nice. Cool. Nothing ventured. Kyrai Tiz again. Seems to be working. It's going to work very slowly, though, until I can get some kind of advantage. Which of them has lower health? I guess Kent does. I'm pretty sure they have the same abilities they do in the first version. They're just higher level. So I don't expect Kent to... Well, no, they have higher tier spells. But, like, they do kind of the same things, though. So I'm not expecting Kent to, like, dramatically change his strategy. And the Jackal is just kind of stabby. Esunaga. Inoculate. Tiz. Ow. Nice. Nothing ventured. Utsusemi. No, not Greater Spirit Ward yet. Double Eroga the Jackal. Default. Nice. Default. Shunshin. Eroga the Jackal. Thundaga all. Ow. Yikes. Nothing ventured. Kyrai Tiz. Hirata all. First aid. Nice. Sword magic fire. Okay, that's what I was waiting for him to do. Kyrai Tiz. Greater Spirit Ward. First aid, just in case. Ow. Okay, that does count toward nothing ventured. Just great news. Know thine enemy, the Jackal. Kyrai Tiz. Throw Protect on Tiz. First aid. This is a bit risky. Oof. Okay. Nice. Nothing ventured. Utsusemi. I put Greater Spirit Ward up already. Eroga the Jackal. Default. Ow. Nice. He's still going for Tiz, even though I didn't Kairai. Ooh. Angelic Ward saved me there. Know that enemy, Kint. Kairai, Tiz. Kurata. No. Kira all. Default. Ow. Nice. Nothing ventured. Kairai Tiz. Default. Withering Ripple. Firaga. Blizzaga. Hold on. I should single target those. Firaga, Kint. Blizzaga, and Thundaga, Kint. Yeah. Nice. Oh no, his Drain Blade is gone. Sword Magic, Fire.
Good luck!
Firaga, Blizzaga, and Thundaga. Oh, he's weak to Thunder? Really? Drain Blade. Nothing ventured. Kairai Tiz. Greater Spirit Ward. First Aid. Nice. Oh shit. Oh no. Tiz might go down, but we'll get MP back. Yeah, that's fine. Phoenix. Hell yeah. Drain Blade. Attack. Kairai on yes. First Aid. Nice. All right. Back to it. Nothing ventured. Kairai Tiz. Default. Default. Nice crit. Ow. Nothing ventured. Butsu Semi. Eroga Kint. How's he doing? They're both kind of around the same. Although the Jackal's a bit weaker. Eroga the Jackal. Default. Ow. Ow. Nice. Nothing ventured. Kairai Tiz. Kurata all. Default again. I should have used Know That Enemy. But it's fine. Next time that comes around. Nothing ventured. Kairai Tiz. Defaults. Quad Thundaga on Kint. Ow. Oh, he's not weak to the thunder anymore? Interesting. Okay. Know That Enemy, Kint. Kairai Tiz. Eroga. Jackal. Default. Ouch! Nice. As long as he doesn't land a crit, I should be okay. That's a lot of damage, though. Now they're about even again. Alright. Know That Enemy, the Jackal. Kairai Tiz. Default. Default. Ow. Nothing ventured. Kairai Tiz. Eroga. The Jackal. Default. There he comes. Out. Oh, he's fine. Nice crit. 666 on that Eroga. All right. Yep, nothing ventured again. Kairai Tiz. Fairy's Aid, Adia. Compounding. No, I don't have the thing anymore. Oh, I think it was an insect antenna or something. Never mind. Piercing bolts. That Know Thine Enemy on Kins. Go. Ow!
This decides it.
Do it, girl! Hell yeah. Nothing ventured. Kairai that Tiz. We're gonna just unload spells on Kint. Nice crit. Ooh, almost killed Tiz. Which might have been fine. Oh, Ringabell doesn't do a whole lot with his spells. He's not really meant to be an attack mage. Nice.
My contract ends here. I'll take my leave.
What? Chief, I don't understand.
Your odds are poor, and I don't take poor clients.
Go then! They all abandoned me in the end.
So far, so good. Know thine enemy, the Jackal. Oh, wait, no. Hold on. Put up the Drain Blade again. Super Jinrai. Widen area, Turbo Ether. Nice. Know thine enemy, the Jackal. Kairai 'tis. Kurata all. Oh, 'tis! Kairai Anyas. Default. Resurrect his. She'll dodge at least one of those attacks. Nice crit. Oof. Okay. His is fully back. Utsusemi. Asuna Anyas. First aid. Cool. Drain Blade. Kairai Anyas. Kurata all. First aid. Nice. Know thine enemy. Got your back. Convert BP. Default. Oh! Ring a bell. Know thine enemy. Kairai 'tis. Resurrect, ring a bell. Wait, I don't think that's gonna matter. I should have just attacked. Know thine enemy. Kairai 'tis. Kurata all. Default. Nice. It should go a lot faster now that it's just him. He landed a crit and that kind of set me back a little bit. Know that enemy. Kairai 'tis. Convert BP. Default. Yikes. We're good though. Hell to the yeah. Oh, and a crit too. Let's see. Okay. Well, that enemy. Kyra it is. Fairy's Aid Adia. Thundaga, Lizaga, Firaga. Firaga again. Tiz, instead, how about you just default? And Adia, or Anyas. Let's do another gotcha back. Go. Let's see. Know that enemy. Kyra it is. Sorry, I spaced out there for a sec. Eroga. No. Yeah, sure. Eroga defaults. Nice. Nice crit. Oh, Eroga's kind of a waste. Know that enemy. Kyra it is. I mean, I can still have Eroga. There's really not much else to do for Ring a Bell. There we go. It's getting close. Roga. Default. Nice crit. Only a few more of those and it should be over. I don't know that I'll do another one after this one though. I should jump into Anchime, but other than that, I don't think I'm going to do any more bosses. Know thine enemy. Kyra it is. Default. Piercing Bolt. Triple Firaga. Ow. Nice.
So long!
Hell yeah, Adia. Is this gonna finish it? One more? No, he's still standing. Utsusemi. Kyrai Anyas. Quad Eroga. Couple more Firagas. One of those will hit. One of those will finish it. He is basically dead already. Wait, I thought you Utsusemi. Oh, he's faster than your Utsusemi? Damn.
Cripes! If only I could see. One last time. Not my parents. The boss.
Wow, lots of
We've defeated a man who admits he is rotten to the core. Yet I feel bad about it for some reason.
I understand. But nothing can justify what he's done.
Save point, save point, save point. Thank you. Rest in that tent. Yeah, I guess I'll fight my way out and then maybe try and do my recap on the way. Allies get +1 BP. Let's see. Firaga Blade. The worm turns. Powerful counter when taking damage while HP critical. Interesting. Nothing ventured. Kakuremi. Become less likely to be targeted for 5 turns, but we're gonna not use that. It's a semi. Fairy's Aid, Adia. Default. Yeah, go nuts, Tiz. Love power. Double attack. Kurata. All. Firaga, all. Triple Firaga, all. That's what I meant. Wish he'd done that first, but it's fine. Death Clutch, oh. Nice. Ah, crap. That's fine. I'll just Asinaga during battle. Drain Blade. Key to your heart. Asinaga. First aid. So, to recap, we did basically followed the footsteps of the early parts of the game, the main story quest. But there are some discrepancies in this version of events. That's annoying. For one, Ominas Crowe seems to still be alive and well, even though he must have been trounced by Adia at some point. Before Swine. Kairai Tiz. Esunaga. Fairaga all. For another, Heinkel, the knight who killed the innkeeper's son in searching for the Wind Vestal, the innkeeper's adult knight son that confronted him, not some child. But he, in the original version of events, he had kidnapped the king of Kaldisla in the interest of getting the Wind Vestal to confront him face to face. But if that didn't seem to happen this time. He also didn't recognize Agnes as the Wind Vestal. Fairaga all. Oh, at least he countered that one. Know thine enemy. Shippujinrai. Eroga. Thundaga. We then travel to Ansheim, where the... and we're currently in the underground ruins. The Harena ruins. They actually have a name. Interesting. Where we confronted the thief that in our original iteration had, let's see, before Swine. He'd been working with the King of Ansheim and Chairman Propateur to restrict access to water to drive up angst among the populace. But we confronted him. We already have the proof. I'm sure the original proof is still on his desk. Actually, was I supposed to look into that? It's fine. Yeah, he was bewildered that we already had that document, but we ended up killing him again anyway. Let's see. I don't like the looks of this. Shippujinrai. Let's unload some spells on this group. Do ring a bell. Got one. Nice. Monster fiber, nice. I think this is the last floor. Yeah. 3 more lanterns. Before Swine. Kairai Tiz. Eroga. Inoculate to blindness for Tiz. Nice. Nice counter. Nice. Before Swine, Kairai Tiz, Eroga, Fairaga. But yes, as always, comment, like, subscribe, follow, all of that good stuff. I said that a little bit earlier, but bears mentioning again. You know, be sure to drop a comment. That actually helps with discoverability. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. I'm not overly concerned with my YouTube channel. It's more of a bot archive at this point, but it's good to have the engagement either way. Because if they discover that channel, then they can discover this channel from that. Anyway, feel free to drop over to Twitch, 5 p.m. Central Daylight Time on the weekdays and noon on the weekends, where I will be playing various games, role-playing games mostly, but I also play some No Man's Sky. My schedule will be changing in a couple weeks to accommodate my school schedule, but I'm still going to be streaming, probably on the weekends, maybe longer on the weekends. And it'll be just a good old time. Let's see. Nothing ventured. Hyrai over to Tiz. Kurata all. Vairaga all. Nice. Nice. Still hit Tiz. Alright, let's see if I can actually get to Ansheim without getting attacked. Yeah. And I know he's not here, but thanks again, Leftist Gamer Memes, for the raid earlier. I'm gonna have to. I think I already dropped him a follow, but I should throw him in my recommended channels list. I've been following his Facebook page for years now, years. But now that I'm like more active on Twitch, I'm trying to you know, get connected on some of these pages or some of these channels and pages that I've been following. Also, Headlocked Gaming, I think it is. Yeah. I'm a lifelong Mortal Kombat fan. I've been playing them since I was 8. I don't play it constantly, or I don't play it frequently, but I do keep up with the games for lore and all of that. Yeah, Headlock Gaming. He's got a good fighting game channel. I think he plays other games too, but I think it's largely fighting games. A lot of Mortal Kombat there. All right. Anyway, again, I will be back. Not tomorrow. I have D&D. I don't stream on Fridays. But on Saturday, I will be playing No Man's Sky. Probably. I will have to look into what the Michael Bryan community, what they have cooked up for a movie day or / movie night. I'm not really sure. So it may be a split stream, LOL, where I'll stream for a couple hours, then I'll go join them for some movies, and then I'll come back and stream more. Either way, I look forward to seeing more of you all. Thanks again for the follows. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. Had some fun while I was working on those emojis, or at least that first emoji. Which might get adjusted or edited at some point. I'll look into it. Yeah. So I will see you all Saturday. Have a good night. Let me raid these couple of followers, couple of viewers over to someone. See if my friends are streaming at all. Oh, Headlock Gaming is playing Mortal Kombat's new 4.04 update. Or no. Anadios is playing Repo. I'll go over to Repo. Or Anadios. Have a good night.